Hi, I'm Grateful Ted. Thanks for being here because I really appreciate it. And it's March when I'm filming this, and that means two things. Number one, it's March Madness. Number two, it's International Women's Month. And in honor of Women's Month and March Madness, we're today going to the only place on the planet that is dedicated to women's sports. It's the sports bra.
Now hold it right there. I said the only place on the planet dedicated to women's sports. That's not what I meant. What I meant was it's the only sports bar on the planet dedicated strictly to women's sports.
That's right. It's not a sports bar. It's the sports bra. That is a sports bar. Okay. And in the sports bra, it's all women's sports on the television. Yet we were here yesterday and they had an extra tent. There were lines going down the sidewalk, and you couldn't get in because the women's NCAAs were on. Today it's the Portland Thorns. We had to wait at least a half an hour to get in, but once we got in, it was great, and the staff is wonderful. The security people who were here yesterday were absolutely terrific. Keyshawn, okay. So have you done this much here? Yes.
I've been doing security for a couple months now here in this location.
Tell me about it.
I believe that being here and being able to give the people that safe feel, when they come to a sports bar, oftentimes we see, sports bars not be able to have that, organic feel because of things going on in the environment or things going on outside. And so, just doing our part of security, be able to create that environment or ensure that people are safe, ensure that they can have fun at a sports bar like this, in an amazing place like this. That's all that we're here for and trying to create.
What makes sports bar amazing?
I would say
sports bra amazing.
Sports bra amazing. I would say, well, there's many answers to this, but I would say the camaraderie. And I would say getting into a place where you feel at home, where you feel welcomed, non-judged, where you feel that people want to see you at your highest point, want to see you happy, want to see you, seeing you in your truest form. And I think that overall the days that I've been here, that's all I've gotten to see is people being greeted, people happy, walking out with smiles on their faces. And it's just a beautiful thing to see.
I can't recommend this place enough from just being outside, but come on, let's go inside and see what happens.
The concept is so simple it seems outrageous that no one had thought of it before. A sports bar that plays only women's sports. But imagining it and bringing it to life are two very different things. To make it happen, a person would need capital, industry experience, sports experience, buy-in from fans, and enough women's sports on TV to make it possible. And a year ago, Jenny Nguyen had found what she needed, and she had the name, the sports bra, and she had great timing. Here she is. Listen to what she has to say about it.
The sports bra is a women's sports bar. It's not a sports bar for women, but it's a bar for women's sports. So everyone is welcome here. It's a couple letters that switch around from sports bar to sports bra, so it's something very familiar. So I want people to walk in and it feels like just your average regular sports bar, But then when you take in what you're seeing, there's female athletes on the walls, there's female athletes on the TV screens, and it's those tiny changes that I think make a huge difference.
And as it turned out, it was a success. The sports bra has joined Powell's Books and Salt and Straw as a must-see Portland stop for tourists. And the sports bar has been featured on ESPN and CBS Sunday Morning. They've been in the pages of Sports Illustrated, Vogue, The Washington Post, and they've even hosted the WNBA commissioner. You can hear the full interview with Jenny in the link down below to the Here is Oregon link.
Can you just give me your first name only?
Sherry.
And are you a regular here?
We've been here probably 4 or 5 times.
What is it you like about it?
I like that it's women inclusive for sports. The support of women's sports, which does not happen anywhere, in my opinion. Um, just that's just been really refreshing.
How did you find out about it?
We saw the initial ads when, before they opened. We live in the Southwest, so we kind of put it on our calendar. Came here actually for the opening, I think. Um,
So,
so
and
we're
I
able
think
to-
this is the 1 year anniversary this weekend.
yeah,
So, and you've been here, you said 4 or 5
4 or
times?
5 times. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And what do you think of the people that are here?
Again, it's always very inclusive, very friendly. The staff here is awesome. Bartenders are awesome. We've talked to the owner a couple of times, so it's just really nice and very friendly.
Jordan.
And are you a regular?
I'm not. This is my first time.
What do you think?
I love it.
Why?
I had been wanting to come here. I knew about it. I've been following the sports bar ever since it first opened. I followed them on Instagram, so I've been aware of it. I've just never had. I live in the Northwest, so I'm across the river. So I
Northwest Portland, you mean?
Northwest Portland. So I just haven't had a chance to come on over until today.
And what's your first impression?
I was absolutely, it exceeded my expectations. I love it. I knew I would love it, but it definitely defied that.
And you're going to come back?
Absolutely. I think we were just having a discussion that this is going to be like our Thorns watching place.
Who is we?
My partner, right over here.
Okay. Most, if not all, the staff are women, but men are recognized and able to come in. I felt very comfortable in there, and there were couples, men and women couples, women and women couples in there. They try to help ladies and girls. For instance, these tables here were constructed by Girl Build, which is an organization that teaches high school age girls how to build stuff. And they really do that. I think a lot of their products that they serve from farms are local from women's farms. So if you've made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And you know what? I need subscribers, so you might want to think about subscribing. Also, if you've been here, comment down below and tell us what you think about it. Until then, we'll see you next week.